It was a miracle! Henry got ran over by a dump truck, but he only had a small scratch on his finger. It was a blessing in disguise because the insurance payout was $5 million. A blessing in disguise is when something bad happens, but because the bad thing happened, something wonderful happens. I fell down, but it was a blessing in disguise because when I stood up, I met the woman of my dreams. Ready, little buddy? Let's do it. It's pronunciation time. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. We hope you enjoyed the Instagram stories for A Blessing in Disguise, parts 1, 2, and 3. This is a great idiom. Let's jump in and take an even closer look. Here's the example from the story. It was a miracle. Henry got ran over by a dump truck, but he only had a small scratch on his finger. It was a blessing in disguise because the insurance payout was $5 million. In this situation, Henry was incredibly lucky. It also sounds like he had some really good insurance. He got ran over by a dump truck, and instead of having to go to the hospital and stay there for months with broken legs, arms, and maybe a cracked skull, he only had a scratch on his finger. It seemed like a horrible thing to get run over by the dump truck, but his insurance gave him $5 million. Wow, that really was a blessing in disguise. Something really good happened after something bad happened. Here are some similar and opposite expressions for a blessing in disguise. Let's do the similar ones first. I will say each expression and then pause so you can repeat after me. Improve your pronunciation and repeat out loud. Good fortune. A stroke of good luck. A miracle. Extraordinary event. In all of these expressions, something good has happened. They're a little bit different because something bad hasn't happened first, but things are really going well. With a blessing in disguise, immediately at the beginning, something bad or not so good is happening. But after that, wow, it turns into something wonderful. If you have a stroke of good luck, maybe you got a lottery ticket and you thought you might lose, but you win millions of dollars. Extraordinary events are things which are outside the normal. They're incredible, they're wonderful things that happen. Let's do some opposite expressions. Repeat after me. A stroke of bad luck. A misfortune. Unfortunate events. A complete disaster. In these expressions, nothing has gone right. Things are bad, things are horrible. We've had bad luck, bad fortune, horrible things have happened, and now we're just in a bad situation. There's no blessing, it's all horrible. All right, let's do another example. Wow! Being shipwrecked on the island for 25 years ended up being a blessing in disguise because the island was an absolute paradise and Tom never wanted to leave until... So it was a great place, and then the sharks came. It looks like Tom was on a ship, and then his ship sunk. I guess everyone else died because he's the only one on the island. At first it seemed horrible, but now he loves it because it's a paradise. It probably has everything he needs to have a wonderful life. But something else is going to happen, and it looks like the sharks are coming. Maybe if he just stays on the island, he'll be okay. If he tries to go for a little swim, who knows? Here's another example. Fabulous! A reporter and Mr. Toilet Paper Man. He always seems to be coming back into our life. Let's see what they're talking about. Hello, kind sir. Please tell the world about your incredible adventure in that giant roll of toilet paper. Being stuck in this giant roll of soft toilet paper is a blessing in disguise because... wait, it isn't. It's horrible. Get me out of here. It looks like the guy wants everyone to think that it's wonderful to be stuck inside this giant roll of toilet paper. But when he's interviewed, he breaks down and tells the truth. He doesn't want to be stuck in the roll of toilet paper. He wants to get out. In this example, it's not really a blessing in disguise because it's all bad. Nothing really good has happened. Maybe the reporter and his company will give this guy some money before they publish the interview. Who knows? Let's review a blessing in disguise. Similar expressions: good fortune, a stroke of good luck, a miracle, extraordinary events. Expressions with the opposite meaning: a stroke of bad luck, a great misfortune, unfortunate events, a complete disaster.